Lesson 2, why you should invest in our syndications. You've learned about syndications now, and you get it. It's group investing in bigger deals where someone else runs it and you collect the returns. It's as close as you can possibly come to having a passive investment. So now the question is, why should you invest in ours? Let me break it down for you in very simple terms. Because if you're going to put your hard earned cash into something, you need to know what you're buying into, who's running the show, and why it's smarter than just buying it on your own. Let's go. Number one, passive income without the pain. Here's what most people don't realize, that owning real estate sounds sexy until you're unclogging toilets and chasing after rent and dealing with legal notices for evictions and all the fun that comes with it. Our syndication gives you real estate cash flow without ever having to deal with tenants, toilets, or termites. And you invest while we do the work and you get paid. That's it. Hopefully, you'll know and understand the deal because of our meetings, because of our quarterly investment meetings where we talk about what's going on in the deal, where we're at with it. You can have your questions answered, have a direct line to people just like me who are heavily involved in the GP position of the deal, so we can give you the clarity of mind with what's happening in the deal. Number two, bigger deals means better locations and stronger returns. Let's be honest, with $50,000 nowadays, you can't buy much on your own. But when you pull that into our syndications, now you've got access to 100 plus unit apartment buildings or large scale industrial multi tenant properties or prime markets that you wouldn't have otherwise seen. Quality deals that you've never seen come into your inbox before, and professional property management that's proven and knows what they're doing. You get the returns of big real estate without the headache of having to own it. I had a realtor call me and he asked me about our syndications. He lived in Montana and he said, Seth, I have access to really cool deals, but they're large family run ranches in this area. And they're just going to pass it on to their kids and they're going to pass it on to their local buddies. And I'm just a nobody to them with $50,000. I have no ability to access those deals. Well, with a syndication, he can. He can take that money, put it into a deal, and suddenly have access to a huge multi tenant industrial park in Florida that he didn't even know existed. But the deal is better, brings better cash flow returns, and he doesn't have to lift a finger. That's the beauty of syndications. Third, you get paid first. This is what separates us from Wall Street. In our syndication models, the investor, and that's you, gets paid before we do on the general position. We offer preferred returns, usually 6 to 8%, just depends on what the deal can handle. And that means that you get that percentage annually or monthly or bi-monthly before we touch a dime of profit. So after you get paid, we share on the upside. The incentives were perfectly aligned. We all want the deal to succeed. You win first, and then we win with you. If you've ever invested in a real estate investment trust or a REIT, then what they did is they found syndicators and operators and fund managers to sink your money into and pool those profits together to get you a return on the much smaller level without the exit positions. Now, we are the operators. We cut out the middleman. You don't have to invest in a REIT to go right to the operators who are finding the deals, funding the deals, and giving you the profits instead of giving that to Wall Street. Let's talk about this trust. A lot of syndicators are out there, and you need to trust that they're doing the right thing with your capital. Number four, we put skin in the game. A lot of syndicators out there raise capital, pray it all works out, and if it doesn't, they just ask you for more money. During COVID, a lot of syndicators raised money, bought these 3 and 4 and even 5% multifamily deals. They were great. The numbers penciled out. But in 5 years, those loans had to reset on an adjustable rate mortgage. And now that property that was cash flowing so much now needs more money to stay afloat every single month. And they go out and have to raise that from the capital raisers, from the people who've already sunk good money after bad. They're in trouble. We put our own money into the deals so that our incentives are aligned, and we conservatively underwrite so that in case interest rates skyrocket, everyone at least gets their principal back and we are protected. In every deal, there's risk. But we try to mitigate that by underwriting conservatively and being honest with where those numbers are. We give you monthly or quarterly updates on what the deals are. We have full access by phone call, text message, and email so you can find out what's happening with your deal. We invest in every deal ourselves so that when you win, we win. And we provide full transparency with numbers, detailed financials, and performance metrics so that everyone is abreast of what's going on. You always know where your money is, you always know how it's working, and when it's coming back because you're not just a number, you're a partner in our deals. Number 5 is stronger tax benefits than stocks. If you want to grow your wealth and keep more of it, well, then real estate syndication gives you a great option for depreciation, cost segregation, and even paper losses that reduce your taxable income. Try getting that from your mutual fund because you won't be able to. Oh, and by the way, we insure the asset. So if it burns to the ground tomorrow, we get a big check from the insurance company and everyone's money is protected. You can't do that in a stock. Number 6, you keep your life while we build the wealth. This is the last point, and it's probably the biggest one. You, if you're a busy professional, an entrepreneur, or just someone who's been building wealth over the lifetime that you have had a sacrifice to get where you're at. You're good at what you do. And so if you need to stay in your lane, do what you know how to do well. This is our lane. We buy the houses, we buy the deals, we buy the commercial properties on the front end with the right numbers. We negotiate the financing. We run all the dirty work and we manage the tenants. We collect the passive income while you live your life and we give you those monthly mailbox checks. It's as simple as that. So while you're able to do what you do best, we're able to do what we thrive on and do best to bring you returns. You can grind for 30 years and hope that you've saved enough, or you can partner with people who are already building wealth through real estate. And you can get your time back now with the closest thing to passive investing that has ever existed in the history of the world. If you're ready to make your money work harder for you now than you do, then this is it. We don't promise the moon and back. We just promise a plan and a well thought out strategy to make money in real estate. Let's talk, let's grow, let's win, and let's earn this together. Join the investors that are already getting results by booking a call with us, and let's see if it's a good fit.